Let's see. Hopefully. Hi guys! Welcome. Guys, I'm having like such bad freaking allergies. Dude. I'm actually loving my hair. No, I had my little breakdown yesterday and we are completely good today. Aww.
I love you.
Alone. No. Welcome. Guys, I can't believe yesterday I was like crying about my hair. It really was the fact that it wasn't dry. It is still a little bit gray at the bottom, but it's so freaking cute. I was literally like all day today. I was really busy today, but every time I saw like my hair in the mirror, I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know. It just puts me in a good mood. Like having a good hair day, like it just like makes such a difference. I'm having like awful allergies, and so if I sneeze on you, I'm sorry. I'm not sick. We're not even gonna throw those kind of crazy words around. I'm leaving in a couple days to go see my family, and I don't know, that's all I have to say. I am gonna bring I'm gonna bring the laptop that I streamed on last time, and I'm gonna bring my webcam. I'm not gonna promise any certain amount of streams. I'm not gonna promise anything, but if I'm ever like sitting around with some free time and I feel like trying to test it out a bit, might go for it. I'll also have my phone. Phone streams have just never really worked for me, but I would love to get a few more September streams in, because once I'm gone, like I'm not coming back till at least October. I mean, I'm saying at least October, but like technically like the first week of October I'll be coming back, unless I cancel my flight and unless I cancel my flight and say staying. Hi Brian with no K. Okay, wait, you guys are gonna have to let me know if updating my computer last night completely fixed the issue that we were having. I feel like my hair just looks night and day difference than yesterday. Crying every day until October then. I'll still be like around and like posting here and there, but I will not be active every day more than likely. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, definitely not at the beginning of my trip. I'd say I'll be like locked in. Still around. Literally nobody talked in Discord all day. Myth, I had a lot to do today, okay? I did not have time to sit in Discord today. I will have lots of free time though when I'm in Kentucky. Right now I'm still grinding, okay? I don't know what you had to do today, but I did not have time to be on Discord. I was on Discord for a few minutes when I had time to be. Think the issues of 411 Blonde. Maybe it's useless. No. Guys, I have Sabrina stuck in my head and it could be dangerous at this point. Maybe it's slow. I had to work. I just happened to do fuck all at work. Um, yeah. No, I was like locked in. And here's the thing. Taking a vacation, I am going to visit my family. So vacation, family, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're taking donations for at the bottom is, because I will be gone I haven't seen my family in a year, basically. And, I'm so excited. My sister had a baby like 2 months ago, and I still haven't seen the baby. It was her third child, but still, like, I love freaking kids. I love babies. I want to hold her so bad. One of like there's just so many people I know who have kids, and I need to like catch up with everybody. Um Okay, well, I need to check my DMs then. Lies. I didn't get a single DM from you. You were supposed to send me and Terrence a nice DM. Dang it. Dang it. Myth, you messed up. Everybody was supposed to get a nice message. So I'm going to Kentucky. I don't know many people that would call Kentucky like a vacation. So I don't think I will call it a vacation, but I am going to go see my family, and I will not be like working while I'm there. So I guess you could say it's a vacation. Technically. Hi, Miv. Miv, did you do the why am I yelling? Did you do the did you use the flowers and make the tacos? Perchance? Tacos? Inside voices. I always got yelled. Here's the thing. My teachers always either said I was too quiet or too loud. So I don't really know a neutral level. I think the times when I was too loud was when I had tubes in my ears, and so I always felt like I was in a tunnel, so I'd be like, hello! No, because they're not growing. They're having a hard time. You have to make them mate, right? You have to take the females and take a paintbrush and take the pollen and you have to like, or you're not even to that point yet. Oh, the plant in general is struggling. But do you do the whole, you take the paintbrush, you find the male, you take the special male dust, and then you put it on the female, and then they make a baby? Nah, they're outside. We got bees. They'll take care of themselves. Yeah, sure. Why not? Here's the thing. I have some as well, and they flowered beautifully, and then nothing happened. So like I don't know if like I just live in a bad part of town that doesn't have enough bees. I don't know if I don't have enough bees, but mine didn't get pollinated. Oh. Do I need to get the paintbrush and do the thing? Hi, Phoenix. Hi, girly. You might. Oh dear. Should I show it on stream? She's been painting a lot lately. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe it's lovely. Oh gosh. Checking any freaking platform today's jump scares. Okay. Guys.
Squashes are notoriously prolific, but sometimes they need a bit of help to get started.
Okay, guys, listen to this.
Flowering like mad, but not producing any fruits, it's time to start hand pollinating them to speed things along a bit. In this
okay, guys, video, we're watching this because I'm gonna have to do this to my plants. Wish me luck.
Hand pollination is a useful technique when there aren't many natural pollinators such as bees around.
I need to get some bees.
Rainy, or because crops are growing under cover in a greenhouse or tunnel. Hand pollinating is also a simple and effective way to boost your yields, ensuring good fruit set for a reliable harvest. All types of squashes can be hand pollinated, including pumpkins, melons, and zucchini or courgette.
I need to move back to Kentucky where I know that my mom has bees. And my uncle makes honey and sells it.
This is a male flower. It has a straight stem behind the bloom with no swelling. Peer inside the flower and you can see the stamens which carry the pollen. We'll be taking the pollen from these to fertilize the female bloom.
So he's taking
flower which has a very obvious swelling behind it.
Okay.
This is the immature fruit which will begin growing once it's been pollinated. And here's a peek inside a female flower. You can clearly make out the stigma onto which we'll brush our collected pollen to fertilise the bloom. When you compare the male and female flowers side by side, it's easy to see the differences. Let's get on with the task in hand. To pollinate, we'll use an artist's paintbrush, which has...
I have one of those.
Use it to tickle pollen from the stamens of a male flower onto the brush.
So tickle the male flower. And you'll get some pollen.
Transfer it onto the stigma of a female flower,
and then open the female flower and put it on there.
If you don't have a paintbrush, you can simply detach the male flower from the plant, then peel back the petals to expose the stamens and their pollen. Now, carefully dab the pollen onto the stigma of an open female flower to pollinate it.
Yo, welcome!
It's also useful when you want to save seeds of your favourite varieties. Squashes readily cross-pollinate with each other, so the only way to guarantee
them kiss, yes.
plants that are the same variety as their parents is to prevent pollination by insects. You can then hand pollinate to ensure
we came here from Kai. Welcome.
The same variety reaches the female flower. You don't need to isolate the whole plant, just one or two female blooms that will carry your seed.
Kai Sinat
with a light, breathable fabric such as muslin. Tie the fabric around.
Is he streaming right now?
So the flower is completely enclosed. Then when it opens,
this is so much more work. Yeah, but here's the thing. Right now, mine are just dying because mine, I don't have any bees to do the work for me. So I'm going to have to do this. It's not because I have it's not because I'm like in a greenhouse. It's because I live in it. I don't know. I guess I live too much in the city and there's not enough bees. I actually like rarely see bees where I live. And I used to like step on bees all the time in Kentucky. So I don't know what the problem is, but there is an issue for sure. He just shouted you out. Open his stream. I don't believe you. You killed bees in Kentucky? No, but like I would like run around barefoot, and sometimes I would step on them, not on purpose and not to be mean, but sometimes that would happen. I always felt so bad when it happened though, because I knew that the bee was gonna die, because they die after they lose their stinger. So I didn't like kill them usually, but they would sting me in the foot. Hi, Nicholas. Aw, man. Lysol wipes. What are you doing there? Last stream. I'm going home to see my family, so this will be my last stream. Well, probably. Maybe I might. What is today? I might stream tomorrow. We shall see. I was watching a girl streaming and she was running a fever. It was a sad stream. I have been there. Nowadays, I pretty much don't stream that much when I'm sick. But when I was like freaking younger, I would be on here with like pneumonia and I'd be like muting the mic to like have a little like coughing attack. I don't know. Crazy. Hi, Juice God. Great retirement stream. No. We're not retiring. We're not retiring. I don't have a flight back yet though, so I'm like live streaming from my car on the way to the airport. I'm like, hey guys, anybody want to donate to for my flight home? Anybody? Stuck in Kentucky. Dude, I was joking. Can I get your number? No. Sorry, I'm brokey. No, I think everyone is right now. I wouldn't donate for the flight home. I'd pay for your flight to here, though. Okay, I don't think that it would be smart for me to go from Kentucky to Australia and be even further from Texas with no way home. That does not sound like a good decision. A decision I probably would have made at like 19 or 20, though, because I made a lot of questionable decisions in those years. This is a worse flavor, but this is the last one I have of this, so I need to get rid of it. Ugh. It's fine. We have a Texas in this state. It's basically the same thing. No, it's not. It's not where my stuff is. Yeah, they want you to twerk as well. Yes. Hi, TJ. How is the Big Apple? Did you take a bite of it? Hi, Prophet. How are you? Oh. I have 31. I have 30 men and 1 female. That crosses the line? Only that? Well, I'm trying to see if he took a bite out of the apple or not. Haven't bitten any apples yet. Dang it. Oh, do you like caramel? Does anybody in chat like caramel apples? I used to like them when I was like 10, and nowadays they're just like a little too much for me. But I saw somebody making a date apple, so they basically like crushed up some dates and used it as kind of like the caramel and then covered it in chocolate. And it was interesting. I still don't think I would like that. But okay, wait. I don't hate this I haven't like really made it myself, but when I was younger, my friend Tasha, wait, I should have said her real name. My friend what is wrong with me? Leak. My friend anyways, I'm just going to say my friend. It's nothing bad. She would be fine, I think. Anyways, her mom would like she had this, not a regular apple cutter, you know, like the apple core that takes the core out of the apple and cuts the apple into slices. So she had one of those, but it would like thinly slice them. So instead of like the regular one that gives you like 5 pieces, it would cut it into like 12 pieces, like super thin pieces. And then she would melt caramel, and like you could basically choose your toppings. There was like caramel, chocolate, like marshmallow. I usually just did like caramel and a little bit of chocolate, and she had like nuts. She had like all these toppings, and she would call it the caramel apple nacho bar. So there was no chips, but it was the chips were the apples. And it was always so good, but just biting into an apple that also has like caramel on it, straight up, it's just like asking to rip my retainer out of my mouth. So I cannot partake really safely. Yeah, definitely not Tasha. Yeah, so we can't call her that. It's too close. Going to an apple orchard Saturday, trying to tell me someone took an apple on a date. No, they took a bunch of dates and they smashed them, and they put the apple in the middle, and they had it on like parchment paper or wax paper, and they lifted that up, and then so once they did that, they like put it in the fridge and let it harden, and then so it stuck on there, and then they dipped it in chocolate. So the date was like the caramel. Apparently it's like a gluten-free version of a caramel apple. I don't like apples. That's fine. I love them though. Oh, I love apples. Sometimes I think people have a bad idea of apples because they think of the like Granny Smith apples that you're not really supposed to just eat, or the apples that they would give you like at school. I don't even know what kind of apples those were, but they were not good. Red or green apples? I like both, as long as they're not like the school apples. Ow. Ow. Guys. Ow. I have tennis elbow or something. I don't know what's going on. I'm falling apart. My arm is like uncomfortable, so I need to like get it going. Oh, my hair is freaking gorgeous. I don't even know how to tell you guys, but it transformed over the night. And I'm loving it. Okay? Like, it's a little tingly right now, but it's so freaking cute and it's so beautiful, and I decided that I like it now all of a sudden. Looks the same.
Do you smell it? That smell. The kind
Good
of
thing I didn't ask you.
The smelly smell that smells.
Hi, honey. No
Smelly.
lyrics today, please. Guys, I don't know what's going on. There's like a pain shooting through here, like down to here. Like literally straight through here. Like all the way through. Ow! I just need... It feels good when I do this. I think there's something going on right there. Ow. Slept on it wrong or something? I had a busy day today, but I did make time for the gym. And I do think that I might have like did a little like gym move a little incorrectly, and I think I tweaked it in the wrong direction, which isn't that hard to do if you're me. Hello, what's down straight? What's down straight? That was my brain crashing. What's down straight? Through there. You were ego lifting? No, I was actually just doing it like my regular sets. Straight down. my blanket? Exclamation point. Baby, you're beautiful. But hi, Dance and Dominate. I need to stretch more. I stretch. I just have like issues. I'm terrified of them getting worse, but I am taking my collagen every day. So, honey, I didn't do anything to my hair. When I got on, you were pointing at your shoulder, going down your back, saying straight down here. So I was asking what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, no, my arm, there's like a knot in my arm right here and it hurts so bad. Why is this the last stream? It's the last, I might stream tomorrow, but it's probably the last stream before I go, on a trip to see my family. That's what the dono goal is for at the bottom. I'm from Kentucky, so, and I currently live in Texas. I'm going back to Kentucky for, like 3 weeks to see my family and catch up. And so I am super excited. I might stream a few times while I'm there. I'm not going to say I'm not going to stream at all, but I'm also not going to say that there's going to be like a set schedule. Cause I want to have like some movie nights with my sisters. And that was the last stream ever. You can go ahead and unfollow. No. Imagine. You can go ahead and unfollow. This is the last stream. Did Kay come in? Is Kay here? My parents took the bed out of the kitchen, so I gotta sleep in the garage. That's a lot to unpack. Did this not used to be your house? Is there not still a bed in your old bedroom? I thought your bed was in the basement. Okay. And I was like, who takes a bed why was the bed in the kitchen? I have seen, which I'm like, your parents' house must be super tiny if you have to have like, I could see you doing like a Murphy bed in the kitchen that like looks like a bookshelf maybe during the day, and then like it turns into a Murphy bed. But then I was like, why would they take it out of the kitchen and put it in their garage? Like that makes absolutely no sense. Like what, when you come over, nobody's cars park in the garage and then you're just out there with the freaking Coleman tool set. My parents don't know anything about Murphy or his bed. I'm stuck in the basement, sadly. What's that in the corner? See your family and Ketchups. You can see Ketchup in Texas. Oh my goodness. No Ketchup. Hold the Ketchup, please. There's nothing in the corner. Stop. Hey. Here, I'll show you an example.
The tiger, iconic symbol of the wild.
Okay.
And an apex predator that we.
So this is a Murphy bed. It looks like there's a shelf and there's a couch here, and then you pull this down and then it's a bed.
Iconic symbol of the wild.
And there's all different styles of Murphy beds. You play Dead by Daylight? No, but I wouldn't be completely against it. This is also one. This is one that, oh my gosh, that is a messy work desk. But this one is one that goes like long ways. or like it's this one is going to be like, I was gonna do like hot dog versus hamburger. Anyways, this bed is gonna be like this way instead of like this way. So a shelf that you can't even use. No, you can. I don't know about the last one, but you can use this one. It just stays up when the bed comes down. Like, watch this.
So everything, as long as everything is lower than that monitor, then we are golden.
It stays on the table.
Magic.
And then the bed comes down and everything's fine. How crazy is that?
So everything, as long as everything is lower than that monitor, then we are golden.
It's like magic.
You just don't want to slam the bed.
Oh.
How cool is that? How long are you gone? Might have to hang at your place while you're gone. Seems excessive. I'd take that over being in the basement, not gonna lie. Cool, I want one now. You can like make that, you can buy the hardware and the instructions, and then they just like basically like tell you all the pieces of wood you need to go to the store and get. And you can do it for like $700, but if you're buying the kit and they're sending you all the wood, it can go up to like $4,000. I don't think that it's excessive if, like, I have a friend that did this. Actually, I have multiple friends that did this. In Kentucky, like, I don't know. I feel like well, I'm not even gonna say, like, certain places have different size houses. But, anyways, I have two friends, and, like, especially during, like, the COVID times and stuff when everybody was working from home, and they would have, like, visitors, but then, like, they also needed, like, office space. This is like so nice because you don't have to dedicate like a guest bedroom and then an office, and then also like some rooms are just not big enough to have like a desk and a bed in them. So this is the perfect alternative. Hey, hi Nick. I did go to the gym today actually. Okay, look at this one. Okay, so this one is like randomly in her entryway. I guess she doesn't have like an extra guest room at all. But like, and especially if you're needing space. So like she put these like cabinets in here above it so that it blends seamlessly with the wall, and these are kind of like accent squares. And then she pulls them up, and these are gonna be the feet to the bed. And then there you go. Good, another criminal off the streets. I'm going to go see my family in Kentucky. So, I will be gone for a few weeks. Look at this one. Boom. Come on, show us the bed. We see the cabinets. Yes. Wow. Amazing. Dude, I don't need to see it inside of every cabinet. Come on. Yes, you did good. Okay, he didn't even show the bed. Okay, well. That's smart. I'm sure you can find a nice coupon for one of those fold-up beds. Wait, I don't need one. I don't even know how we got here. I've been awake since yesterday morning when I woke up for this old man that sat next to me. Wait. I can't not read half the... I can't read just half the chat. I've been awake since yesterday morning when I woke up for work. Okay. Not when you woke up for this old man. When I woke up for work, comma, this old man that sat next to me on the plane wouldn't let me sleep. I'm sorry about that. There is something unsettling about folding out your bed every night. No, this isn't like, I mean, I guess you could do this if you lived in a small apartment or something. If you lived in like a studio. But still, I don't think you would do it every night. You would maybe only put your bed up if you were having guests over to like hang out. Anyways, this is more like if you have your own room, you have an extra room, and you also need like an office and a guest room. That's what you would use this for. Or one of my aunts has she doesn't really need it anymore because her kids are grown up, but she had a Murphy bed in the kids' playroom. So like she still had like that because she didn't have guests that often, but when she did, she like wanted to have them like her like in-laws and stuff. She wanted to be able to have a place for them to stay that wasn't just like a blow-up mattress. So she still got like her toy room where the kids could like keep all their toys, and she could have a guest room for her in-laws. Hello, Arple. Have fun in Kentucky. I don't know if that's possible, but yeah, have fun. I'm gonna have so much fun because I'm gonna be with my family. Home is where the family's at. I don't need it, but I want it. Yeah, I think it would be fun to build. I haven't ever built one. I want to. I don't know why I just got so aggressive about that. Oh, and now, especially now with all of the people that want to live in vans and stuff, it's a big thing in van life too to have your bed fold down from the wall. Forgot about that one. Are you gonna make your family watch Tombstone? Maybe. I feel like I would be sad if they didn't like it, so I'm gonna have to think about it. Oh, here's you one more. So look, this guy has like, I mean, this looks like a vault. I don't even know how I feel about this. Maybe not, this isn't my favorite one, but this is like the most common one you see. Not those big handles. It looks like sorry. It looks like he is tiny and he's like, this is like some kind of giant's house and this is like one of the dresser drawers. Like, why are those handles so big? We might hit 1,000 yawns to mark your trip back to Kentucky. That seems like a war crime to make anyone watch that show. It's a movie. You haven't even looked it up. Loser.
Go ahead, open the door.
There's no way a bed's gonna pop out of there. Oh. Storage!
Open the door.
This trailer has an outdoor kitchen, Murphy bed, bunk bed.
Show it to me, Holiday.
25 feet long. Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Grand Design Imagine 21
Dude, I miss looking at campers.
Huge pass-through storage in the front and your
I
outdoor
miss
kitchen
camping.
in the back with your griddle.
I
And
need
Heading
it.
to the back, we've got your ladder.
I
that
need
leads straight
it.
To the roof, and you got a 165-watt solar panel.
I never had a
Imagine's
solar
design has been
panel.
tested in extreme temperatures so that
Nice.
you know you're gonna have the best insulation possible. Of course, you've got your kitchen with your stainless steel sink, 3-burner.
I miss having a camper.
You've got a dinette that turns into a bed and your overhead cabinetry above. You've got huge space for storage underneath the bunks and your mid-sized bathroom with a tall shower. Moving to the
Wow.
front of the unit, we've got the Murphy bed with closet space on either side.
Cool.
And your TV that can pull out and angle any direction you want. This price will be gone by September 25th.
I would never lift the bed up. I would just keep it in that position. I miss looking at campers. Might be the countryest thing you've ever said. Well, at my old job in Kentucky, there would be RV shows, and so in the open fields, they would just like they would fill them up with campers, and this guy named Steve, he was like the owner of all the campers. Like, he owned the business that they sold the campers at. And so they would always have like they would have this like super good barbecue guy like make a bunch of brisket and pulled pork. I'm like, what am I missing right now? They make a bunch of brisket and pulled pork. So I would go to his site. Well, me and my coworkers would, and they would be, and his wife would be like, "Let me get you girls some food," and so we would eat, and then we would look at the RVs and the campers, and they had some freaking huge, nice RVs and campers, like the ones that have like the balconies and stuff. Like they have the slides, the slide out, the slides and like the balconies, and I was always like, holy freaking cow. And they had the toy haulers, the fifth wheels, the yada 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 yada. If I had a lot of money, I would show you the RV that I would get. They only make like 11 of them a year because they're all handmade. They're like literally custom made to a T. They're so nice. I'll show you. They didn't have this one, but I have seen one or two of them in my life, and they're literally like crazy, insane nice. I'll show it to you. Good night, girly. He used barbecue to lure people. No, I don't know that they actually let the people who are looking at the RVs eat the barbecue. I think they had like vendors that they could eat at, but for like his employees, they got like catering. Dude, I should have gotten into selling those things instead of like my freaking hourly wage job. I'm like sending people down there to look at his freaking campers so that he could make all this commission as I was sitting there making like hourly wage, like hustling for him for some barbecue, for a pulled pork sandwich. Pipe it down, Lexi. For a pulled pork sandwich. Yeah, Steve was playing chess and you were playing Connect 4. I don't know what to tell you. It's too true. Guys, I'm going to show it to you. I can't find the one that I'm looking for. I think it's this one. Yes. If I had all the money in the world, I would get a Liberty Coach RV. Hi, Red Hood. This RV is so rare she can't find. Shoot, none of that. None of that, honey. None of that. I will literally... That just gave my arm tingles. None of that. I just don't like I can't find the one that I like. I don't like the way this is like the newest one, but like they literally customize everything, and I don't like the way that this person customized theirs. I mean, like if it was, I would take it, but I don't like, they did like all white on the inside. Like, what the actual heck? Why would you do an all white interior on something you're living inside of? Wait, let me just show you guys how bad this is, actually. I mean, it's what the customer wanted. This is... Look how pretty she is. Go back and ask for a camper half off because all the money you made off of him. I should, actually. When I'm ready to buy one.
Quad slide.
I need to have the other half of the money.
And the triples and the doubles. The paintwork that Dean does, and then
Okay.
whatever.
I'm not gonna make you guys watch this whole video. It's an hour and 2 minutes. Okay, let me see. Let's look for the important parts. You guys don't need to see this. He's showing him the compartments, like the closet, the refrigerator, the drawers, the like panel to control everything, the outdoor speakers. This is dresser drawer. Like you can choose not to have this. You could do like a bar across and at the bottom for like hang up clothes. You could do you could not have that at all. You could do like just regular Tupperware. It's all like add-ons. But yeah, this is like dresser drawers. I'm trying to see, let's see, anything else. You just keep driving in and out. Look at that. It has cameras up here and on the sides right here. And it has cameras on the back. So it's like ultra tech savvy. I don't even know what to tell you about it. That's my dream. With that interior, I'd avoid it. I shrugged my shoulders so fast I think I pinched a nerve. Alexi's live goal is to drive a refurbished school bus. Are they going to show the inside yet? A dash cam is so tech savvy. This is not a dash cam. There's cameras on the rear view mirrors, and then this is also a rear view mirror, or like not a mirror, but these are all cameras. It's literally equipped with so many cameras. And I would need that because oh look, they're talking about the cameras. I already know it. This is like filtration system, yada yada. All the stuff you guys don't care about. Look at that! Okay, next. So he's saying you can customize it with whatever colors you want, I think. This is the colors they chose. Liberty Coach, private coach. So nice. People who can't drive need all those cameras. Dude, do you understand how big this is? I know how to drive my car on the road. This thing is a different story. Imagine driving this through Houston. This is detects cars next to you. So it'll tell you that it's not a good time to move over. Oh, there's more storage. It's so nice to have storage in these things. Okay, let's go inside. Oh, this is so you can get in there and get to all the stuff. Ooh. There's even a little, there's, this one comes with, this one comes with two fold out chairs. So you just, in case you forget yours. Storage. This is where like your, windshield wiper fluid and stuff is. It's like a little compartment inside of the side panel. Okay. Okay, we're going in.
Just think differently. But
let's get in there.
Can you take a look at the interior?
Absolutely.
All white. Why? I wish it wasn't all white, but it is. It is. Look how crazy.
50 Shades of Grey. I think this is more like 50 Shades of White on this interior.
I think so.
Very spacious, being a quad slide. What's all going on in the interior?
This was done by the client and him together.
Quad slide.
And collaborated that together. Quad slides, bath and half unit, lots of room with the quad, with the flat floor as well that Prevost has on their passenger side quad unit. So we've got a single chair arrangement here on the front, desk arrangement with pull out.
Oh, a little pull out desk.
Here you could put a printer down there if you wanted to. More storage in here, as well as storage on either side. Chair is an electric.
Can you guys tell this guy's age? He said you could put a printer down there if you need to. I can parallel park. You betcha I can. And my car doesn't even have backup camera. But could I back this bus up and not hit somebody? I don't think so. Probably not.
Couch. This jackknifes down to a bed. Even with the slides in, you have the ability to completely come through the coach here. As opposed to other units, Class A units, you know.
Honey, this is not a house. It's an RV.
The way that it's done when this is all together, it essentially feels like being in a non-slide coach, you know, similar to that 88 that you were running in there, test driving. All of the cabinetry-wise, it's all done here. And countertop, we do all this stuff in-house, as we had talked about on the exterior. Countertop has waterfall arrangement.
Guys, hear me out. This cool thing they do here, I mean, it doesn't have to be done, but they put the stove in the countertop, and it's peekaboo.
Latching, lighting inside of each cabinet as well. Paper towel holder is done here, so paper towels are inside.
Okay.
And they come down through here, so
because you don't want like stuff like rolling around on the countertop, so your paper towels go up under the cabinet, and then they aren't rolling around. You just pull one down instead of having like a paper towel holder on the counter.
Sitting on.
I know. I said if I had all the money in the world, my dad has like a super nice freaking toy hauler. Our camper, like a fifth wheel camper at the moment, but growing up we had a very old camper. Well, actually, so we started out like tent camping, and then dude, my parents would have their own tent, and then us kids would all be in like we could have got eaten by bears. I try not to think about it that often. Like, we could have gotten, like, eaten by coyotes and bears, like, sleep in our little... We could have got kidnapped. But we didn't, so that's good. A toy hauler is a camper that has, basically... I mean, you can change them up all different ways. But, typically, it has, like, there's, you walk in. There's all different sizes too, but most commonly you like walk in to the right. There will be like a queen size bed to the right, like kind of like the master, or like the main space. And then you go to the left. There's like the kitchenette, the kitchen table, the like sofa. And then you get to the back, and and then there's like the bathroom. You get to the back, and there's like a set of bunk beds that lift up. There's like a control, kind of like a garage door, but the beds lift up into the ceiling, and then you can like put your like bicycles, dirt bike, four-wheeler, depending on the size, like a small ATV, whatever, like a Razor, side-by-side, depending on the size. But most of the time you can't fit like a Razor in there, so you would have to have like a trailer on the back of your RV or camper to fit that. Or you would have to just like pull that separately, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter, but that's what a toy hauler is. You can basically haul your toys, aka bikes and four-wheelers and accessories for your vacation. Hi, Private Fortune. I just imagine all this and some crackhead with a screwdriver steals it.
Counter arrangements, a lot of drawer space.
Look
here,
at that. Look at that.
Nice area here.
Look at
around
that.
the drain for storage, and then
I never had any of this.
below as well. Have the microwave Miele unit, which is also
Look at that.
a oven. And,
I did have a microwave, but it was
unit.
on the countertop.
And then we have
Look at the stove.
Wolf induction cooktop
Bam,
unit.
bam. Turkey and
I
ham.
couldn't even tell that there was a cover. I thought that was one large countertop.
Bro,
because
this
the
one, I'm
dock
pretty
is
sure
so
is one of the
tight,
ones that
and
even has
the
a washer and
cameras don't do
dryer.
justice. Seeing this coach in person, and there's different shades of whites, but there's
Dude,
so
at my campground, we had a laundry room station, the one that I used to work at, and I would have to go in there and freaking like get the coins out, refill everything, clean up in there. And there was a few times when the freaking maintenance guys didn't lock them at night, and like freaking raccoons would get in there.
so many textures on every, even the countertop has a slight texture to it. The ceiling treatment has a slight texture. The backs of the chairs, just over the top. And I'm noticing something a little different towards
You
the
have
top.
a water tank in the bottom. Well, it depends on the campground you go to. Some campgrounds have full hookup, which will literally have like a sewage system that you can hook your RV up to, which is those are so nice. And then you don't have to like you can use like as much water you can use like as much water as you want, and it doesn't matter. But basically you have a tank under there, and it fills up with the nasty water, and so whenever it gets full, you have to go empty it at the dump station. So there's basically a station at somewhere on the campground. Not all campgrounds have dump stations, and at that point, like the one that I worked at did have one, and sometimes people would come from other facilities, and they'd be like, "Hey, I just need to dump," which, like, not being somebody who has never like worked in that, you'd be like, "What?" But we would charge like $10 for people to come dump at our dump station. Well, you would just go to campgrounds that have full hookup. But anyways, so basically somebody was I don't even know. You guys are never going to use this information more than likely. But you can either, so there's like this little tank, and it's removable, right? You have to find a way to get it to the dump station, basically. So this guy invented this little wagon for your water tank that it rolls, and so you can like attach it to the back of your car and drive really slow. A lot of people would like attach it to the back of their golf cart or to the back of their bicycle, and then you would just like ride it, so you wouldn't have to like unhook your whole camper RV. But like now that I'm thinking about it, could you not just like buy an extra one, and then you could just take them both like at the very end of your trip and dump them? Anyways, that's like why the whole thing, like with my family, there were so many of us that it was like only number one in the bathroom, no number two, like no showers in the camper. Like my when my little sister was really young, my mom would give her showers in the camper because the shower house's water wouldn't get warm. It was just like semi-cold at some of the campgrounds we would go to, and but they didn't want the tank to get full too fast, so it would be like you only use that bathroom if it was like an emergency. And then you can't like flush toilet paper. There's certain like toilet paper that you can get that like dissolves, but you definitely don't want to like clog up that little system you got in there. Okay.
This doesn't look like I recall.
But yes, this is like luxury. This is a house inside of a car. There's even blinds. Like, what the heck?
Did you change something up in this part of the coach a little bit? Was this always a little bit?
No, the quad slides always had this piece in here.
The shorter.
It's just basically to keep things from coming forward, and it also houses the flashlight unit in here as well.
Look at that! A big old flashlight.
It's always nice to grab if you need to on the way out the door for whatever reason.
Yeah, that looks like a real deal mag light like the police officers use.
It is, for sure.
I have a doctor's appointment in the morning. Gonna try and get some sleep. Good night, Dance to Dominate.
Reminds me of the Designo interior on the Mercedes-Benz. And it looks like the steering wheel is even more of a white than we've seen. Is that an update as well?
Yeah, this entire dash arrangement here, as far as the upholstery.
Hi, Fart Beauty.
It was all picked out by the client and with Kim. Steering wheel cover as well. This 9660 ushered in a new change to our cockpit that Kurt designed and put together. So you've got things that are specific to Liberty Coach here. Steering wheel cover, the bonnet, the way that the dash is done in this area, the passenger side area as well. There's all kinds of different molds and things that were done from
the chairs look comfy.
To the entry door, as well as everything that's above here. So, you know, the 9660.
That screen is insane.
For Prevost on how the coach starts, we now have a key fob arrangement and a push button start compared to the past key start units.
Push button.
Here on the switching, so
dude, I would. These are for like the slides and stuff, but that is a lot of buttons. Lock, unlock, slide in, slide out, off.
Consolidate more of the switches to this side, and then we have a significant amount of control on our driving page of the iPad, which is an iPad Pro from this point. And the trailer, again, rear.
When you're done.
Wait a minute.
TV down, like,
there's a TV right here.
The way it fits up here that you wouldn't even know a TV was tucked way up there, and then I can just tell how robust all of the framework of
that's so robust.
No, we get it designed and then we install it from an outside source, but we do the installation of it. And what's really nice is because on the 96
Coach, you have that,
or in Crestron, have via dual 5G data systems in the coach. Soft into their system or onto their iPhone or smartphone, tablets, be able to get that precise information all the time. Be on that as well.
You and your team.
Dude, this place, like this light right here. Wait, let me show you guys this. Like that is too much for me. Like I like soft lights. Like I would have a headache in here. It feels like you're like in one of those like beauty like salons.
So many different lights going on. Do you know how many lights are in a Liberty Coach?
This guy did not just ask how many lights they have in that thing.
No.
Wait, there's no way I just brought that up and then he just brought that up. That's crazy.
That we have.
Also,
different videos where the bar top has the TV, some don't have the.
Oh, there's a little mini TV in the bar top. Wait, was that always there? I mean, he definitely didn't just install it.
But systems are built around or with the ducting system of the air conditioning in mind. So we try and make sure that all of the ducting system that's in the coach is in a radius type format, so it's quieter, gives more volume, more supply, so it makes the coach, cooler. Try and make it cooler. The insulation factor that we have, that Prevost has in the coach, plus
those old Liberty coaches.
A lot of stuff going on, the slides and the main part of the shell.
House or
the panel selection, yes, it's done by her. I don't remember if that's an onyx or an agate panel, one of the two. That's.
Oh wait, we haven't even saw the bathroom, have we?
And again, extremely bright. You guys were not holding.
Oh my gosh, that's a full fridge too.
No, not at all. So going back in here, refrigerator, Fisher Paykel refrigerator, nice flush freezer drawer here with the ice maker built in. We have closet arrangement here, drawer storage through here.
I just realized we hadn't saw everything. A pantry?
Nice room in here in the pantry.
And well lit inside of every cabinet. Sometimes there's lighting, but it could still be dark in there.
That's pretty nice. My camper didn't have lighting.
Bathroom arrangement. This feature
we just had ants.
Which is pretty cool as far as that goes. That's on both doors here. This countertop area here, a lot of mirror, nice storage above, a nice upholstered wall with a feature on the wall as well.
Cool decor piece, and this tile backsplash is just very rich, kind of a gold or bronze feel, and just such precise tile work. The way the Craftsman
Yeah.
Liberty coach do that, just incredible. Now
Precise.
coming in the middle of the coach, this is a little different configuration than some of the triple and double slides we've seen.
Right.
Two really large full-length mirrors here in the middle of the coach. What's going on here?
Honey, I don't know what a Brabus is.
Behind these doors, you've got the hamper down here below as well. Door space.
Really nice having this area across from the bathroom. So right when you get out of the shower, you come right to your closets right here. Can section off. I believe is there a pocket air door right here?
Across here. So you can keep this area private, and then you still have access to this mid-toilet room if you wanted to. Also.
Nice.
Very nice setup.
Washer dryer unit, Bosch, stacked.
Bosch is a German company.
Bosch washer and dryer in this RV, by the way.
Gives it away a little bit. Is there?
Absolutely.
Now, is there a reason you choose to use the Bosch appliances?
They've been good units for us as far as through many years. Size is a consideration as well. They do build those units for size characteristics that we need. They're household units, obviously, but it's proved to be a room. We've got a king-size bed.
Look at a king-size bed.
Bosch unit as well. Entering in here in the bedroom, we've got a king-size bed. Windows along here on the slide section as well.
Wait, that looks so cozy.
Passenger side, nice storage above.
Another TV. 3 TVs, by the way.
Nice feature on the back wall. Textured features, maybe a little bit camera, but it's got a 3D effect to it.
Yeah, with a pattern inside of that, and then a 3D effect. Just so many subtle touches, and then even the sconce lights here with these slight gold cues, these accent pieces, just really break that white.
Hi,
out nicely.
Tennis.
And then I always like to point out just how the ceiling inside of the slide room with this intricate woodwork and the lighting, very well lit, but just a beautiful design pattern on the ceiling of the slide room.
Wait, that's enough of this. Can't waste a retirement stream on this topic. Wait, I'm having fun though.
That goes into what we do. When you look, where speakers.
At least I'm not falling
there's
asleep.
speakers that are located behind.
This is speakers. The whole ceiling is lined with speakers.
Here, so there's a lot of things that are done in here that you
My favorite chair sleeper. Hello.
Kind of our electronics are done on the back wall back in here, so area. So when you're big,
custom order.
We got a 2022. We've got.
Wait, I kind of want to see how much a used one of these are. Why does the bedroom have all those speakers? It's for watching Star Wars. Oh, for a new one or a used one? Wait, yeah, guess how much you think that one is new. Well, how much is for a new one? Bro, no way. Well, I won't be owning one of these anytime soon. For a 2013 $1 million. You don't have any pictures of the inside? Oh. Wait, this looks kind of like, I kind of like this one. This one, okay, I don't love like the browns, but this one feels much more cozy than the all white one for sure. Well, basement it is. Wait, I want to see the bedroom real quick. Bro, this one has it. No way. 2 drawers in the freezer. That is crazy. And a dishwasher. You do not need a dishwasher. Wait. I'm sorry. Is this shower? Wait. Is this shower just in the middle of the RV? There's the toilet room. Just buy a Sprinter at this point? Yeah, no, I wouldn't buy this. Bro, why do you need this sink? Why do you need a sink right there? What are you doing over there in that sink in the bedroom? Why do you need that sink right there? Just walk by Cousin Frank showering while you're microwaving your leftovers. There has to be like a pocket door or something, but that's crazy. I guess you could brush your teeth in here if you stayed up late. But also, like, the other sink is, like, right around the corner. Maybe if somebody's in there taking a bathroom break, you could brush your teeth in there without having to... that has to be it. I've been watching some of... Wait, does Roman Atwood have one of these? Musicians do strange things. This is way too much fancy. Here's the thing, like, I would never want, like, a... I changed my mind. I wouldn't get this even if I had all the money in the world. Because why would I want... I couldn't even bring any of my friends with me. Because there's not enough room for my friends. Honey, I'll check your video after I get off. Oh, he bought an RV. Okay. There are some that are like $400,000, but they're like smaller ones. The cheapest one that I see is... $440,000. Yeah, that's not enough room for Terrence and I. It's not enough room for, like, it's barely enough room for me by myself. Dude, this one's crazy. This one's even more than that last one. I know, honey, I just don't want to look at that one right now. I know it's an RV. Did you get a dress? No. I'm procrastinating. Pickles Rick is still right there. Yeah, he's scared. I got hair dye on him. That's more than my house. This is more than any house that I will ever own. Heck, I haven't even ever owned a house. He has been traveling between Ohio, Tennessee, and Kentucky, often flying helicopters, and helicopters scary. And on the road in the RV looks fun. Honey, I will look at your dream later. I just don't want to pull it up right now. Because then everyone will start sending videos. This was just my dream, okay? I don't think that you need a special license. For this one you might though. Look at this. This one has like comes with this whole matching trailer. Can you imagine how much they paid for that? They even made like the decals merge. So this is like their toy hauler. This hauls their car. Wait, I actually low-key want to see. They showed the inside of that. Man, they just love doing. Wait, I wouldn't have to shower. Wait, I could look at RVs all day, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. We're gonna have to. Oh, there's another bathroom sink. I mean, bedroom sink. Okay, they didn't show it. Oh my gosh, wait, this shower is literally right next to your bed. Like, there's the bed, and the shower is right over here. Like, there's your pillow. For some reason, I feel like I would prefer flying over driving. Helicopters just scare me, like, small ones, because of how often they crash. Do you need a CDL to drive an RV? No, you do not need a commercial driver's license to drive most recreational vehicles, RVs for personal use, as they are not considered commercial vehicles. However, some RVs over a certain weight or size, particularly large Class A motorhomes or RVs that are being used for commercial purposes, may require a special non-commercial license like a Class A or Class B license with endorsements, or potentially a CDL in some cases, depending on the state and vehicle specifications. It's best to check your RV specifications and consult your local Department of Public Safety for exact requirements. There you go. So you're going to be like, how much does your vehicle weigh? Are you using this for commercial use? The guy's like, kids, get out the bus. We got to weigh it. Honey, are you a filler? About to pull over all the RVs? No, you aren't. Okay, here you go. Texas operations of RVs for personal use, regardless of weight, are exempt from CDL requirements. So apparently in Texas, they are exempt, which is probably why you didn't have to learn about it. But that's only for personal. I think if they're using it for commercial, I guess like as a tour bus or something, then they would have to have a special license, because then you're not just like driving your family around in it. You have like people that aren't your family, you know. Bum bum dun dun. Ooh, I could get one for 28,000 on AliExpress. Ooh, I could get one for 21K on Alibaba. Wait, would I have to build it myself? Hi, Swag. Dude, that was crazy earlier. There was like 3 people came in here and they were like, Kai Cenat's watching your stream. Bro, if Kai Cenat was watching my stream, there would be more than 3 people in here that were saying it. It wouldn't be 3 people. Yeah, it'd be missing a transmission and a steering wheel. Not the steering wheel. Guys, I need a foot massage so bad every single time. There. I don't want to give you my cookies. Let me see what the back looks like. No photos of the back? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. What's up? Hi, Dominic. We are being silly. I'm looking at things I cannot afford for fun. I'll never understand like how the people that like actually buy the vans and turn them into like van life. To do it right, it'd be so much work. I mean, I guess you could just put like a bed and stuff in any of them, but you could afford those things if you were loaded. I'm not loaded though, so I can't afford them. But yes, if I was loaded, I would be able to afford them. That is true. People not posting photos of the inside is actually crazy. When I went to Death Valley, there was all kinds of people in like the Mercedes ones. I was like, man, imagine having like being able to like take a nap in your like little van, like after you get tired from walking around Death Valley all day. I think I was just tired and I wanted a nap, so I was a little jealous. Dude, everything's so expensive. Like, dude, you guys were saying that, last one. You guys were saying that, you thought that the other one was 140,000, okay? This one is actually 140,000. And it has, like, you enter, there is, like, this, this is your bed, basically. Well, these two both turn into, like, twin-size beds, okay? And there's the outside, okay? You got this mini fridge, a microwave, no oven. You have a little sink, 2-burner, little stove set up, okay? And then this is your bed. It's like you push this one down and then it turns into your bed. And then there's your toilet in the very back. And you don't have like a separate shower, but like the whole entire bathroom is kind of the shower. It's all waterproof. So your shower like handle's just on the wall and you're just like getting the toilet and everything wet. Oh, by the way, you know how much? 139,000. Oh, actually, it's 125,000. 125,000. So it has a 12-gallon black water tank. So that's how much it would hold. I said that was low after I realized. Crazy. You can use the bathroom and shower at the same time. Well, DIY is cheaper. It's a lot of work though. But yes, it would be cheaper. Still too much. This is like the basement I'm in, but with wheels. Right.
This is exactly how not to empty a portable holding tank. The RV industry has
Trailers are better. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is what you have to do. If you don't pull it behind your like on a golf cart, you got to take your water and get rid of it. So look.
Just line up the holes. Do you have a Camco Rhino sewer tote before it had the four-wheel option and are considering buying the wheel?
So this is what I was trying to tell you about.
To the four-wheel version? Or are you looking at your first sewer tote to extend your stays at campgrounds? Today we're going to compare the Camco Rhino 28 gallon. Then I did a video to my
so you gotta like
tote. But one of the goes to the Camco
you gotta like
Rhino
roll it
into
to the dump station.
It's just really easy to steer and to back in.
And this is a dump station. So you use your tube.
Easy to steer and to back in. The Barker.
And you gotta like hook it up to here and then like dump all your stuff out. And then there's a water hose. You can get a big trailer for $30K. I was just testing her reaction to me and seeing if she was with us or not. Oh. He's got something going on with that back. Imagine you don't close it properly and it gets everywhere. No, I'll tell you what the worst thing is if you have, if you call the company that's supposed to come empty the dump station, like, okay, so like under the dump station, there is a septic tank, or at least the one where I worked. There was a septic tank and you had to have like septic tank people come with their big truck and empty the big tank, okay? Sometimes they wouldn't show up on the dates that they said they were going to. And so then there'd be like a holiday weekend where the campground was completely full, like booked out, right? And so like everybody would come like empty their sewer stuff. And then sometimes if the people didn't come before the holiday and empty it like they were supposed to, it would overflow. So there would just be like bubbling nastiness right here at the top. And then the whole entire campground would smell like not very pleasant. Or at least that section of the campground that was next to the dump station. So people would want to be kind of close to the dump station so that they could easily dump their tanks. But then they wouldn't want to be if they were afraid that it was going to be like a full tank time.
Pulling down the road with its rubber pneumatic, took both totes back from the dump station back to the campsite.
Dude, I don't know why this is so funny. Like watching them like test these out.
The Camco Rhino, it steered better and easier to pull. I did some super tote surfing on empty totes, and I definitely give it to the Camco Rhino. I had to keep pushing the Barker to keep it moving down the road. Okay, I filled up my Camco.
My dad had one of these get stolen at a campground that he was staying at. He had like locked everything up to go get some groceries at the store because he had like ran out, and then like all the kids were like at the lake swimming, and somebody stole his like dumping tank, and it wasn't empty, so he was very confused about what happened.
Rhino hooked it up to the back of the truck. I used this
buy a shovel and some wet wipes
to make sure it stays connected to the ball, and I drove through the camp.
Imagine somebody
5 to 10 miles per hour
stealing this.
Take it to the dump station, and did some filming. It looks like it did great. The front wheels.
Dude, I don't think you're supposed to drive this fast when you're doing this. I've never seen somebody drive this fast.
And then I took it on a high-speed run outside the campground down to the parking lot.
No, but this like thing is like $300.
And at 20 miles per hour, it did great. I actually ended up checking the temperature of the tires later.
By the way, all of them don't have wheels, but the ones that do have wheels are more expensive, and that's why they're more expensive, because that's what he was. I think he like put wheels on one of his.
The tires were good when we were done. They did.
$300 for the one with wheels, so you don't have to like unhook your whole setup to go dump.
They weren't extra worn. I was surprised these little plastic wheels did as well as they did. I took both the Barker Blue Boy.
No yawning.
Now the speed bump. They do have degrees are to the unit, but the one is so heavy. But this thing is super heavy. But
anyways, now you get the idea. I just had to show you guys what it looked like. What if one of the wheels catches a flat? Well, those are plastic, so like if you're going too fast, I think it would just break off. And you just be dragging the plastic. Or getting to 1K before you leave. We might, actually. I would love to have a RV though. Like a smaller one. It would be so fun. But I really think that's why people buy like the old beat up ones and then like turn them into something else, because it's like $19,000 like to get an old car, and then you just like do the work as you get the chance. It's Pickle Rick. Hi, Jay. I wanted to do that for a while and road trip with a group of friends. I mean, you could always rent one, but renting car is so expensive too. Everything's so expensive now that you think about it. Maybe you could go onto one of those like those sites where it's like you're tired, yes. I wonder if you could go into one of those sites where it's like maybe if you got one at one of like the car auction sites, could find a good deal, but usually it'll have something wrong with it, like wrecked or some kind of major issue. So you could like gamble that way. Ooh, show people around Kentucky. Oh, this feels so good. Oh. Show people around Kentucky and the places I know. Traveling van. Hi, Pete. I need a Shark Tank. No, I need a brain. Yeah. No, I need a Starlink, like a little mini one, so that I don't lose service. Hello. Yes, but I don't know. We'll see. That would be a cool dream. Like if cool dream to accomplish. Let's build a battle bus. Okay, I don't know about that. I would want to make it cutesy on the inside. Yawn counts? No. No more yawn counts. I actually really enjoy like experiencing new places. I know a lot of people do, but I need to do it more, especially while I'm young. Okay guys, listen, here's the plan. Here's the 2-year plan. Okay. Save up some money. Buy okay. Keep posting YouTube shorts. Make it to where I can earn a little monetization. Save up money. Buy a van camper. Okay. And then drive around, travel, and post recipes on the road. Like, oh, I made this tonight. I made this steak on my little burner in my little tiny pop-up situation. There's actually a place in Houston called Shark, and apparently they do van conversions, and people are like, they're the best. They reasonably priced. They look pretty legit. All right, back from taking a doo-doo. Oh, dog out. Okay. I thought you went to the bathroom. I was like, thank you for announcing that. Oh. Yeah, I thought that's what he said. I was concerned. GG's. There you go. Taking a dog to the vet? Wait. Oh, I didn't see the vet. I don't know why it got covered up. That's so weird. No. Is your dog okay? Just like a yearly checkup or what? I do apologize about that. Oh my goodness. I need my back to pop. Your yawns are so contagious. It is time for you to go to sleep. Go to sleep. Close your eyes. Dream a dream. Dream, 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 dream. Close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream a dream and get us out. Dream, 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 dream. Hit the hay, fast asleep, dream a dream, you little bleep. Dream, 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 dream. Just relax, lay about, or my fist will put you out. Dream, 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 dream. Take your time, but beware, there is darkness in the air. Dream, 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 dream. Don't despair, step right up. Glass of water, here's a cup. Dream, 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 dream. I'll pass. Is she threatening us? Why does she know so many of the words? If you don't invest your money in something that will make you a lot of money, you will never achieve your dreams. Money makes money. Just working all the time does not make dreams come true. There must be investment. Honey, can I live in your parents' house while I invest all my money? Just kidding, by the way. I knew Terrence would know it. You have to drink the song in your sleep. Exactly. GG's. It's from... Terrence, do you know what it's from? I want to actually make sure. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Dude, I actually thought you got evicted. I just imagine. I just imagined you watching this movie and how much you would hate it at your ripe age. No, wait, no, that sounded really bad. I don't think that you would like it. I think it's a little too, no. I don't think, it's not like SpongeBob. I think that you'd be like, what the heck's going on here? Because, like, it's Lava Girl. She's, like, lava, and he's Shark Boy. Right for the pickin'. Hi, Basil. Welcome. I like you. I don't like the word ripe. I didn't mean to use that. I don't know what happened. That water be hitting. I choked on it. I breathed it down my little laughing pipe. Especially, dude, I just forgot. You don't even like ripe bananas. You eat them green. That's actually unfortunate. Sorry about that. Dude, I hope that doesn't get, like, the part of me singing that song doesn't get, like, clipped out of context, and I'm just, like, singing that. I like bananas before they get all the dots on them. TJ is a banana. Oh, that makes sense. Dude, I was trying to Google when the song, Dream Song came out. And this website that I clicked on says, Shark Boy and Lava Girl would like to know about their fans and what they do for a 9 to 5. Please help us more by taking our short 9-question survey. Like, well, bro, hello, what? I think I'm about to get hacked. Gotta get out of there. I was 9 years old when that movie came out. Dream, 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 dream. That's my favorite. It's always like, close your eyes, you little bleep. I used to always say that, and I felt like I was saying a bad word, and I felt like scandalous because I would say bleep. Also, I used to sometimes, you still feel that way while saying bleep? Yes, I do, actually. I'm going to start saying that. I'm going to be like, you guys won't stop bleeping me off. Oh, no, I don't like that. I don't like that, because I don't like the fill in the blank of that, actually. Erase, cut, refilm, refilm, redo, rehash. You're gonna get like 10 viruses if you go to that website. Probably true. Hash. Please, no political talk in my chat, please. Thank you. Without inviting, you will not reach your dreams. Oh, who do I need to invite? Hey guys, you guys are all invited to reach my dreams. Thank you. Oh, no. Not weed. Oh, no. Guys, this is only getting worse. Start inviting. Yeah, I gotta start inviting. I gotta even get some more friends so I can invite them. When can I RSVP? Right now. Send an email to my business email right now. Thank you. The dream catcher is stopping you from inviting. I'm gonna sleep with it tonight. I need to, right? That's the whole point. It's not gonna catch my dreams from all the way in my room. From down here. Give it a try. Okay. I'm going to cover a house entirely of dream catchers to keep Honey out. Oh. That's crazy. A whole house of dream catchers? But yeah, I think it would be fun. I feel like now you're gonna watch Sharkboy and Lava Girl just to spite me for saying the comment that I said. Where did the dreams go after they're caught? I really don't know. Myth is in love with Honey. My keyboard is so bleep. They get dumped at campgrounds. Honey, I said no more of that. None of it at all. I don't like it. I will not be watching that movie. You'd only need a couple if you had that RV. True. I want like one of the ones with bunk bed with like the 4 bunk beds in the back. That wouldn't be like realistic for me like driving it though, so I'd probably just get one with 1 bed and drive it around. But if I had like a big enough camper that I already needed to be like pulled separately, I probably would. I need to pop my neck again. I'm falling apart. TJ's uncultured. Gotta watch it and all the Spy Kid movies. Dude, I need to rewatch the Spy Kid movies. It's crazy that Megan Trainor is married to the guy from Spy Kids. I never watched it because I thought it was a Spy Kids knockoff. Okay, well, it's not. I like to make you scared. I don't like that you like to make me scared. I've been jump scared like too many times today. Every time I open like freaking Twitter, it's a jump scare. I was a deep thinker at 9 years old. I believe it. Is that a Pokemon? It actually sounds kind of like one. Electricidad. It's not a Pokemon, by the way. The same dude made both. Yeah, but they're pretty different than each other. I wouldn't say they're like similar really much at all. It's not a knockoff. I think it's just different. Just watch it, and if you hate it, then I don't know what to tell you. There can be a variety of things. Live on YouTube, comment, and Twitch. Well, not everybody has Twitch. I'll watch that right after I watch Tombstone. Yeah, I'll believe it. Okay, I might stream tomorrow. We'll see how much time I have. How's it going? It's going good, but I'm really tired, so I'm actually going to go ahead and get off so that I can get some rest. I'm getting very, very sleepy. Oh, I got 4 left. 4 left. We're not going to make it tonight. Did I tell you I managed to injure my hand? I don't think you did. Speedrun 1000 yawns. No. Wait, how has my stream been today since it ended the last time? Has it been okay? I think there might have been a bug in my computer. Yeah, what happened to your hand? No worse than normal. Okay. It's good because I'm here this time. That's actually probably true, so you gotta be here sometimes. Honey knew what he was talking about. Your gray hair ruined the stream. No, my hair is great. Okay. I'm waiting for him to tell us what happened to his hand. I actually love this color of orange as well. I think it just looks good. I was holding something against my wall and someone hit the kick stick, and I've had ibuprofen. Wait, can you mix all of those? That bone isn't supposed to pop out of your armpit like that. WTF? You already knew it does, right? Salmon orange. If you get the fresh ones, I guess you could say. I mean, it's working currently. A little bit. Barely. But I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you guys for everything. This is not my last stream forever, so don't get scared. Everything's fine. I need to stretch my other arm. I'll do it after I get off. Hey, stop being silly. We were worried. Last stream for 2025 though. Maybe. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Good night. Don't move me like that. You're going live tomorrow. We'll see. Okay. Bye, guys. And at a reasonable hour. We'll see. Crying till you come back? No way.